Florida Governor Rick Scott, and we're supposed to talk about a few different things, and since there's only 50 governors, we appreciate the time, Governor Scott, so we wanted to make sure we had a little time to talk. What's your reaction so far from what you're hearing from the hearing, and what's your reaction overall to the firing of James Comey?
Well, I haven't had the opportunity to follow the hearing, but I think the president needs a fresh start. I think that clearly Director Comey was a lightning rod for both the right and the left. You know, we need a FBI director that's nonpartisan. I believe the president is going to do what he's done with in other areas, is try to find the right person. I've had the opportunity to work with the FBI, like after the Pulse terrorist attack in Orlando last year, and their class act. They, you know, they work hard. They want to do the right thing, and so my experience with the FBI as a governor has been outstanding.
Well, and certainly we know there's a lot of FBIers hard at work right now while we're talking that are making sure that we're staying safe. There are some comments, though, coming from the White House that just over the last several minutes was rejected by the now leader of the FBI. For example, the White House said yesterday that the investigation into Russia's meddling is one of the smallest things on the plate of the FBI. The acting director, McCabe, said that's just not true, that it's a significant investigation. How concerned are you about some of the disparities that seem to be coming out based on why Comey was fired and where the investigation stands now?
Well, I know the FBI has a lot of obligations. I mean, I know one of the things that in our state, you know, we're really focused on is counterterrorism. And so I think they've got a lot of things on their plate. I wouldn't know the internal workings of the FBI to know what was the most important thing for them. I think probably all these things are important to them. I know, you know, in my state, I want the FBI to really be focused on keeping everybody safe. But you know, I think that, you know, Director Comey became a lightning rod, and
so you're not concerned, right? I mean, overall, you're not concerned about the firing of James Comey and how it's being handled by the White House.
I believe the president needs a fresh start. We've got to have somebody that's nonpartisan. You know, my experience with the president, and I've known him for a long time, he'll try to find, you know, good, solid people to do the job. And I believe the quality of the people at the FBI, they're going to do their job. Wherever something leads them, they're going to go do their job. That's been my experience with them. You
know, one of the things that we're going to talk about today is health care, and I know that's something that really affects our viewers. Health care is a big topic for so many states, Florida, of course, included. How do you think, though, what's happening with the FBI, the firing of James Comey, all the attention on it, is impacting the agenda to get a health care solution together for the GOP?
Well, I hope it doesn't have an adverse impact. I grew up in a family that didn't have health insurance often. I ran the largest hospital company in the country. We've got to find a solution to this. What was left to President Trump is an absolute mess. Prices are skyrocketing. You saw today, I think today or yesterday, Aetna announced they're going to step away from the exchanges. They've already done that, I think, all across Florida. So we've got to figure out how to get these costs down. I believe the right way to do it is competition, let people buy the insurance they want, sell insurance across state line, reward people for taking care of themselves. So I'm looking forward to a solution that's going to make sure you and your employer and the government can actually afford health care for Americans.
Well, one of the things that's bubbling up is a claim by some that we're moving towards a version of a single-payer system. And I know that's a lightning rod. I mean, just even saying single-payer creates a lot of emotion. So, Governor, I'd love you to come back to talk about this in detail, about what the solution put forward by the GOP will look like. Thank you for your patience. We appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Have a good day.